What is up, everybody, and welcome back to our New York Giants franchise rebuild. And we are on a 2-game losing streak. We lost to the Cowboys. We lost to the Seahawks. Both of those teams combined had a total of 3 wins before they played us, and things are not looking good. We're still 5-4. We've got a half-a-game lead against the Washington football team. We got a very good matchup against Detroit. They're 6-2, so they're one of the better teams in the NFC. So let's go ahead and start our weekly strategy. Another thing that you will notice that I have changed the broadcasting mod in this franchise. So now we will get Fox NFL games, we'll get NBC, ESPN, and CBS games when applicable. So we'll look at our weekly strategy here, and we got to try to stop DeAndre Swift. And I think that's probably a good game plan here. We do have Carson Strong, who looks to be doing pretty good. Should we continue? Running the ball has really been what has killed us the last few weeks, and I think that's probably what we need to focus on. I think we got to work on outside. Looks like that's what DeAndre Swift. We gotta believe that Carson Strong won't dice us up too much. Looks like he's been dinking and ducking it pretty much down the field. It looks like the Lions defense is pretty even across the board when we're looking at passing attack. So I think if we just focus on trying to continue to run this ball, do they blitz a lot? No, they don't. Let's just continue to run it up the middle. We do have a few players hurt on that offensive line, as you might already be aware of. We're missing still one of our outside tackles, and I think our center. Hopefully we won't have too many people hurt. Also, it looks like the text is very different on this. I'm not really sure. It definitely looks different to me. I don't know if it's the our center got an ACL sprain. I don't know if that's going to be our starting center. Let me go through here and let's just look at our injury report one more time just to let you know what we're working with. So Nick Gates got hurt this week. Xavier McKinney's is still out. Cam Brown, he's a backup. Quincy Roche is out. Charles Cross is out. And then Cameron Jurgens, who's kind of our backup center, is also out as well. So, oh man, this is going to be rough. But can New York going up to Detroit Ford Field? Can we get a victory and get back on the winning track? Oh, and one more thing before we start. I did go in and change the draft class. So just so you guys know, I did get that corrected. Somebody in the comments actually told me you could go in here, which I've never done, and hit edit players and change it. So you will notice Bryce Young is in here, CJ Stroud. So we have the upcoming draft class for next year's. This is obviously we're here a year ahead of the NFL currently, but this will be the following year's draft class. So we do have that. We're working on scouting those players. So at least we'll have those in there, and that's a nice little change of pace, right? That makes things obviously more realistic, and that's what this is all about. Let's get ready to rumble! Check out the Fox Sports intro there. New York Giants and first-year coach Frank Donk coming into Ford Field to try to get back on a winning streak after dropping back-to-back losses against the Dallas Cowboys and last week against Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. But if they're going to get a win today, they have to go up against DeAndre Swift and the Detroit Lions, who are sitting at 6-2 atop the NFC. This might be a playoff game that we're getting to see here early in the season. New York, Detroit coming up. Hey, we're on a roll with these kicks. We're winning the coin tosses. New York elects to defer. Graham Gano kicks it off, and we will see Detroit coming out to open up this game. And check out the Fox Sports broadcast there. You check that out. Big guy. As we see Carson Strong having a good rookie campaign with 12 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. And he's looking today with Juju Smith-Schuster to try to keep things clicking for Detroit. Here at home, they open it up. DeAndre Swift single back. Carson Strong under center, and he hands that off. And there is Kayvon Thibodeau along with Blake Martinez. And they do not go anywhere. That was a focus point this week for New York to stop the run and force Carson Strong's hand, force him to win it, which so far early this season, a lot of teams have tried to do to no success. And there's the proof as he finds the weak spot in that zone. 23-yard reception to the 50-yard marker as Julian Love is in on the tackle. And that gives Detroit a new set of downs here. Early in this game, ball snapped again, and that's handed off to, oh, little jukey move. I'm sorry, that wasn't DeAndre Swift. It's Carter in there just ran the ball the last 2 times. 7-yard pickup on that play. Carson Strong still under center, and they're looking to run it once more. As Carter pushing it up the middle. I'm sorry, Walker. There's 3rd carry for 20 yards. So DeAndre Swift actually got hurt in practice this week. And Kenneth Walker out of Michigan State, the rookie, is actually getting the nod here today as Blake Martinez kind of gets in the backfield and stops Kerryon Johnson from picking up anything on the play. So New York game plans for DeAndre Swift, but they do not get him. They get the drafted rookie out of Michigan State as that ball is dumped off to the right. Jason Bradbury in coverage, who's had a very rough 2022 campaign. That was a gain of about, what, 17? A little bootleg, rolls out to the left. He throws that in the flat to his tight end, who breaks a tackle. Kayvon Thibodeau again in coverage there, and that is a 7-yard pickup. Man, Detroit having no problem moving the ball against New York here early as, TJ Hawkinson over the middle, and Carson Strong with his, I think that's his 13th touchdown of the season. And that was a little too easy for Detroit. All right, so now we get a look at Daniel Jones, 8 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Not really a whole lot to be excited about if you're a New York Giants fan. The last 2 weeks has been a struggle for him. You did get to see Dustin Crum come in and actually move the ball down the field for the offense, but the game plan for New York this week was to feed Saquon Barkley in the running game, who they said they wanted to limit the carries for, but he's had a decent year even though he's been in and out of the lineup due to injury. They're going to mix up him and Brightwell, along with Daniel Jones, who likes to run it a lot. As Saquon had an edge, but gets stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle because it looked like he had daylight. And that puts New York in a tough situation here. 3rd down and 9. We don't have a lot to work with. Dump down to Barkley, and that is incomplete as Anzalone comes in coverage, and New York has to punt it. Carson Strong under center. He's operated pretty much under center for that first higher drive as the ball is handed back to the backup running back, Kenneth Walker. And he is clicking. Another 1st down pickup. Over 30 yards rushing for him already. We got an injured James Bradbury there at the Blake Martinez tackle. Doesn't come soon enough, and Detroit picks up another 1st down. Man, the defense for Detroit is not looking good as Carson Strong breaks a tackle. Oh my God. Showing he can run it a little bit, picks up 16 on the play. James Bradbury, upper arm fracture, and another injured player for this New York Giants defense who has been struggling the last few weeks. We don't have an answer for this running game. I think we need to start blitzing, sending a little bit of pressure. We set back in zone, it's just not really working for us. Kenneth Walker out to the left, Carson Strong. And we do have a flag on the play. Hopefully that's against Detroit. And it is. Carson Strong with a little audible. That was very, very questionable throw. I think that was Juju Smith-Schuster on his first catch of the day. And this brings up a 3rd down and 4 for Carson Strong, who's got all day to run it. I don't know what he's doing, but Drake Jackson comes in and gets a sack. And Carson Strong just kind of lollygag jog out there to the right. looking like he wanted to get rid of it. Not entirely sure what happened there. And Detroit's going to try to kick this and go up by 10. And the kick is up and no good. All right, so good field position for New York. We can get the ball pretty much on the 40. Daniel Jones looking to run it. Got all day to throw it. In the end, he has to just scramble out to the right and get rid of it. No one open on the play. Brings up another 2nd down and 10. We're going to keep trying to pass this ball. Oh, wow, yep. There's O.J. Howard. 21-yard reception for O.J. Howard. I didn't know if he got that in or not. It looked like maybe that second foot didn't get down. And into the booth. And no, they say it was a completed pass. All right, that was very close. So New York with a 21-yard reception. The O.J. Howard, Saquon gets the ball. Anzalone's in there. Is it Anzalone or Anzalone? I don't know really exactly how to say that. For a 2-yard pickup, he's got not much going on the ground game. His 3rd rushing attempt of the day, and now he's got some daylight. And he carries that. Saquon is hurt now. For a nice pickup, he does get back up. So that means Brightwell will come back in. Hopefully, Saquon will not be out too long. That's Brightwell. His first carry of the day, and he picks up 10. I'm telling you what, Brightwell, he's got a chance. Dislocated hip, he will not return for the game. He stood up, but he had a dislocated hip. Brightwell has a chance for me. He's looked great. Saquon can't stay healthy. We might, in the offseason, look to get rid of Saquon. If Brightwell, who will be a cheaper option at running back, is continuing to produce like he did there. And Saquon who, as New York goes down after the missed field goal by Detroit. And after the missed extra point, they're down by 1. Little play action again from Carson Strong. And there's Kayvon Thibodeau, who has had an awesome last few weeks. That's his 4th sack of the season. He has not gotten off to the fastest of starts. And that's the end of the first quarter. But one thing is for certain. Kayvon Thibodeau is starting to heat up. That brings up a 2nd down and 18. Carson Strong in a shotgun. He's got Kenneth Walker out to his right. He steps back a little bit, makes a nice throw, but I do think that will be incomplete, and that brings up a big 3rd down and 18. They've got the matchup. We got linebackers in covering wide receivers here, and that is broken up. TJ Hawkinson had Blake Martinez beat there, but Carson Strong, being a rookie, probably didn't see it, and Detroit has to punt it here on 4th down, giving the ball back to New York, looking to try to take a lead after the missed extra point. Adoree Jackson returning this, but there is a flag on the play, and after that good return, you know what that probably is. Holding. 3rd down and 6. And Daniel Jones keep pushing. Oh, nice throw to Kenny Golladay. I thought for sure that was about to get picked off. That brings up another 3rd down and 9 here. Ball where it would have been if it wasn't for the holding penalty earlier. As Daniel Jones finds some room in the pocket. Points to Golladay. Did you see the little point? To set the block, and after a 19-yard rush, Giants with a 1st down, ball on the 23-yard line. Satan in motion, fakes it to him, and Brightwell gets the ball, and that's a pickup of about 2. We're going to dump it off to Devontae Booker here. Ooh, face mask by the 2nd-year vet, Okudah. Drafted early in the 1st round of last year's draft. Jeff Okudah coming in and makes a huge penalty that gives New York a 1st down and ball on the 9-yard line. Devontae Booker carries that for a few yards. Kenny Galladay in motion. Do we got a jet sweep? No, we do not. That ball is handed to Brightwell, who chugs forward to the 2-yard line. He looked like he had time to get the first, to score there. As you see, a wide receiver for Detroit, Cunningham, is now hurt. I think we run it. He's not happy. This is probably a 4th down and go for it territory for New York, who has one of the best rushing attacks in the NFL. And no! Brightwell does not get in as Anzalone, with his 45th tackle of the season, makes a huge stop. We're going to max protect here. We're going to see Brightwell, Daniel Jones, whose line is going to win this one. And it looks like it's going to be New York, as Brightwell, again, his 2nd touchdown of the game, gives New York, as of right now, a 5-score lead. Can they make the extra point? That's what everybody wants to know. And I think I missed it again. No, that one's good. Graham Gano's up, 6-point lead, 13-7, with about 7 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Looking pretty good, as Detroit's probably going to want to continue that, as they do. Drake Jackson there to stop Walker from picking up any yards, his 3rd tackle of the day. Drake Jackson, Kayvon Thibodeau, even though a lot of injuries on the defensive front for New York, those two have been relatively healthy. Kayvon Thibodeau kind of jumps a little there. He's eager on this 3rd down and 8, as that's thrown deep and almost intercepted by Holmes. Carson Strong trying to go to Cephas, and they have to punt again, giving the ball right back to New York. Brightwell finding room, and I think he got the 1st down. Yes, 50 yards so far for him, and no, they're going to say 2nd and inches. Really like what I'm seeing out of Brightwell. And New York has once again, he picks up 9 yards on that, 10 on the last one, 9 on this one. And just as we say, Detroit has put down the clamps on the rushing attack, Brightwell says, nah, and in motion, Daniel Jones with a play action fake. Oh man, I don't know. A beautiful backpedal throw on the run. The Kenny Galladay nets a 1st down by New York, as the 2-minute warning ends here in Detroit. We've got a little screen action here. Devontae Booker does a good job setting that up. He jukes, tries to get the 1st down, but not quite. I think they're going to be a yard short. Can we get Brightwell his 3rd touchdown of the day here? It's a pretty good route. Oh, no. That could have been disastrous. That looked a lot like that play against Seattle last week. They got fumbled and got returned all the way for a touchdown, which was almost the difference in the game. 3rd down and 1. Daniel Jones is shotgun, and they're going to run it again, but get stopped. Now here's the question. Does New York go for it, or they kick it? And it looks like Frank Donk is just happy with kicking it here and taking a 2-possession lead in halftime. With about a minute left, Carson Strong and Detroit looking to try to move the ball downfield, and they don't. Ujulari in there for a sack. I want to blitz in this situation and give up something big here. 3rd down and 11. Detroit still looking to throw it. And Juju Smith, his 3rd reception, back-to-back receptions for 10 yards. Now with 31 yards on the day. We're going to make sure nothing gets beat over the top here. And we're going to send Thibodeau. We're going to use the auto flip. Nope, nothing. They just dump it down. And that is halftime. Beautiful thing about winning that coin toss is that if you do defer it and you take a lead, then you get this ball right back with the lead and a chance to extend it even more. As we see to start the 3rd quarter, Brightwell gets a touch, his 16th of the day, and he doesn't pick up anything. Very, very hit and miss for him in the 1st half after Saquon gets hurt. He's had some... Oh, that could have got intercepted. Booker catches it. And that'll give us a few yards there. Actually 7 to be correct, as I thought that was going to be intercepted, but very hit and miss for Brightwell. He's had some big runs, and then he's had a lot of runs where he doesn't get anything. And Darius Slayton. Daniel Jones is clutch receiver, but drops it on third down there. And New York has to punt it to start the third quarter. Nice single tackle there by Holmes. Blake Martinez reading it here perfectly. And he stops Walker in the backfield. Now, Blake Martinez has been another one under question by Frank Donk, saying, you know, he needs to step it up as a veteran, as a middle linebacker, as the signal caller on defense. Nice tackle, or sack that is, by Hughes Jr., who has been looking very well, might I ask. Dexter Lawrence, Hughes Jr., Kayvon Thibodeau, the leading sack getters on this defense. Two of them with already a sack here today. We haven't seen Dexter Lawrence with much here. Dory Jackson with a nice return. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. The 10 gets stopped by the punter. You know, in the locker room, they are going to give him a hard time, but not before him bigging up a huge 35-yard return. It seemed like a lot more than that. It gives New York with the ball on basically the 10-yard line. And with already a 9-point lead, looking to try to extend this here. And now we're on to pass it. Jesus, come on, Frank Don, you got to call. I want to run it. All right, third down and 2. Dump that off to the running back. That's a first down and then some. Daniel Jones to Devontae Booker. And New York with a touchdown, looking to go for it. Pick up 2. If they do, this will give them a, no, we're not getting anywhere. All right, Carson Strong looking strong on this drive as he is moving the ball down the field through the air and on the ground, as he had like a 10-yard scramble. As Kenneth Walker is now hurt. Doesn't look like it. He's celebrating, looking good, but he does pick up 7. Detroit needs to get the ball to the 30 to pick up a first down. 2nd and 3 as they hand that off. Is that Kerryon Johnson? It is, as he has a net of -1 yards rushing on the day. It's only his 2nd attempt. Brings up a 3rd down. Detroit might be in a situation where they would probably go for it, as they've already missed a kick at this distance earlier in the game. I don't know if they'd want to do that again, and they're not going to have to worry about it, as TJ Hockenson catches that ball and picks up a first down. All right, another 3rd down and 3 after the I can't say his name, Cephas, after he caught it. Oh, nice Lachette tackle from Julian Love. Carson Strong, 15 of 20. I mean, he's looked pretty sharp. All right, it's Quintez Cephas. I don't know why I had such a tough time with that. We're bringing a blitz. And TJ Hockenson, his 2nd touchdown of the day. 2nd touchdown for Carson Strong. And Detroit, barring the extra point, make this a 1-possession game. Yeah, they're only down by 8. You know what? We're going to try to take a shot here. We got Kadarius Toney. He hasn't touched. We're going to do a little play action, see if they bite. It looks like they do. We got a safety in. We should be able to beat that. Oh, Jesus Christ. We had the safety beat, but the freaking corner. We took a shot. Is that Terrell Edmonds? Man, that was actually a really nice pick. I thought we had the safety beat, and we did. You see Edmonds there in coverage, makes the interception. Detroit with the ball on the 50. Another little play action for them. They're looking to try to find somebody, and they're going to dump it down again to Quintez Cephas, I do believe, and he's going to pick up. No, it wasn't Quintez Cephas. Blitzing is really working. Zone blitzing, not so much. It's really been man blitz that's been helping us out. Carson Strong, 2nd down and 12, single back all by himself. But Julian Love, what are you doing? We're going to make sure they don't do any slants. No, they're going to run it. Blake Martinez, they got it. Look at his elbow down. Hold on. Let's watch that. It looks like his elbow was down before you went in. No, he broke the plane right there. Wow. And just when I thought this game was starting to get out of hand and in New York's favor, it's tied. It's 3rd down and 2. Third quarter will end after this play. Tight end in motion. Hands alone. In the face of the center. How did that? We got stopped behind the line. Oh my God. Do we go for it? No, we don't. That wouldn't be realistic. And that's the end of the third quarter. All right, Carson Strong gets the ball first here in the fourth quarter. And Drake Jackson on the blitz, but Kenneth Walker's running right by it, and he picks up a huge gain. Carson Strong under center once again. Blake Martinez misses the hole, but luckily for him, Kenneth Walker actually looked like he got tripped. Carson Strong with an audible, looking to run it. Man, good blocking. We couldn't go anywhere. Oh man, Kerryon Johnson with his, like a 17-yard run. First positive run of the day. And we cannot stop their rushing attack now. There's just huge holes on the offensive line. Now look at that, just hole after hole. Luckily, we were able to fill it that time. All right, we're blitzing it. I mean, I think that's about the only thing we can do. Yes! Is that a Dory Jackson? Yes, it is. Huge stop, man. Detroit was moving the ball, and New York able to stop them, especially after they took about 6 minutes off the clock. That kick is up, and it is good. They got a 3-point lead. Oh, nice. O.J. Howard over the middle, and he just runs right away from Edmonds, who was in coverage on him, who got the interception before because he tracked the ball down. Oh, he had Slayton. Daniel Jones with a bad pass. He's 8 for 15 now on the day. Still ball in midfield. We're still in a good position here. Curtis to Kenny Galladay, who gets the first down. Fighting for his yardage. No, they're going to say it's 3rd down and inches. Making us earn it. And I like it. 5 minutes left on the clock here in this game as Brightwell will pick up the first down. I'm not mad with us kind of taking a lot of time off the clock because we do score a touchdown. That will give us more than a 3-point lead, which I'm okay with, as O.J. Howard again, nice reception for a first down. Daniel Jones got the Arthur meme hands right there. I like it. He's mad. Frank Dong don't play. Let's go with the drag. Freeman's, I wonder if we even go for it. Oh man, the pressure is mounting. Big 3rd down. O.J. Howard's open. And no, we dropped it. A really good pass protection. Now we have to make the kick, and you know, Graham Gano has had trouble on the season, but not here. Because now we've got a tie game 25-25. It's Carson Strong time. Had already had a good season. He's already got 6 wins, leading Detroit into the playoffs, hopefully for the first time in quite a long time. As Kenneth Walker, not able to pick up much. Can Detroit go down and score and win this game in style here at home? They're going to run it once more. Come on, make that stop. All right, it's going to bring up a 3rd down in the 2-minute warning. Are they going to go for it? We're going to play zone. They might run it. I'm going to bulk up. I'm going to watch this slot guy here. Oh, he didn't turn around. We got so lucky. The wide receiver does not turn around. And now Detroit is forced to punt it back to New York with less than a minute and 50 on the clock. Dory Jackson, who's already had a few good runs today, carries this one to the 30. So now get Daniel Jones. Can he be a hero? Oh, Kenny Galladay with a nice catch, and there's a penalty. It might be face mask. And it is. This will give New York an additional 15. Now the ball will be on the 45. 23-yard line. We're going to start running it. We're going to run this one, try to take some time off the clock. We're going to force Detroit here. Jesus Christ, man. It just came right off that block. Oh, they want us to run it again? Why? We can't make a field goal from this distance. I just can't do this. We can't run it. I accidentally chose that. Now we do have Kadarius Toney. We might get open here. Oh, he threw it over the middle to Darius Slayton. I thought that was going to be intercepted. What a beautiful throw, guys. We got to go back and hit the replay. Look at this. So I see this middle linebacker. He's swinging off. He's trying to cover Devontae Booker in the flat, so I think he's playing man. But no, he comes back. He's playing zone, and he just lets it go over his head. Now, if that was regular All Madden unmodded, that would have been an interception, no doubt about it. Daniel Jones will hand this to Devontae Booker, who cuts back to the left. 3rd down and 1. This is a huge first down here. Snapped. Brightwell gets it, and then some. We still got 57 seconds left. Brightwell with his 3rd touchdown of the game. All right, Carson Strong looking to be a hero late. As that first completion, that might have been Quintez Cephas, and it was. It's complete. They continue to move the ball down the field. They got 40 seconds left. They do not have any timeouts. That one's incomplete. To Carson Strong, who's thrown 3 touchdowns on the day already. That's at what, 15? Here basically at the midway point, so he's looking to have a 30 touchdown season as a rookie. And that was almost intercepted. Shotgun set, Carson Strong got his running back out to his right. He's throwing that deep and almost intercepted. That's back-to-back throws by Carson Strong that could have ended in tragedy for him and crushed the hopes of Detroit here. Last play for them, 4th down and 10. And of course, we're bringing it. And that is caught. Oh, guys, that almost was disaster. That could have been ran in for a touchdown. Juju broke that tackle. Guys, they were still not out of the woods yet. I mean, it's at midfield. They got 23 seconds left. They can make this happen. But that almost was a tied game right there. Stone deep. And it's caught by Quintez Cephas. They don't have enough time. That was wild. Carson Strong, hats off to you, sir. I was about to get very upset. What a game. New York comes into Detroit and escapes in a thriller. Look, Fox Sports there, and my Jesus. 32-25. If you did not enjoy that, then you can just get that. You know what? You can get the out of here. That was a fun game, and if you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button because that was amazing. We hold strong, and we get a huge win against another team in the NFC that we possibly will face in playoffs. We had 2 new injuries. That was Saquon, who's going to be out for 5 weeks, and James Bradbury, that's going to be out for 4. So, man, guys, you are starting to see that these injuries, this mod really does cause you to have players get hurt quite a lot, which means that depth is so important. I mean, it's very huge, and there are some players that are getting hurt more than others. I am watching that. So we have to be very wary when we sign players of their injury risk because it doesn't look good. I did think this mod I thought this mod changed the Washington to the Washington Commanders, but it looks like it didn't. I might have to completely restart it for that to take effect, or maybe I didn't download the right mod, but we are playing Washington this week. Let's fast forward and see. They're 4-5. So that is good. That makes me feel better. If we lose, we don't really, miss out on too much. But that does give us a 1.5 lead. We do have a bye week in 2 weeks, which we need drastically. We do get Nick Gates, Xavier McKinney, and Quincy Roche back. So we do get some depth and a starter for our defense. That is big. That is big. But I will catch you on the next one as the 4-5 Washington football team, or the Washington Commanders, come into MetLife Stadium to try to sweep New York on the season. I'll catch everybody later.